Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And our question tonight comes to us from Sparrow, who asks how people who are born old can protect themselves from being consumed by the energies that are associated with this. Now, for those who are not familiar with the phrase born old, it's a term that's used in the Karelian tradition to refer to people who have a natural memory of skills that they have acquired in past lives, and who draw these skills through naturally in this life. It's a milder form of what we also call conscious incarnation. There's a bit of a difference in the two concepts. We won't go into that in this particular vlog, but to be born old is to have memories from your past lives, particularly of skills that you draw through, again in a natural manner as if you're remembering them rather than learning them. And I suppose, as Sparrow points out in the letter in which this question is contained, for a person who does not understand what's happening or who comes from a family that is not supportive of this or knowledgeable about it, this could be a very difficult thing. And I certainly have met people who have had a very traumatic experience with the things that are coming to them from their past lives, the knowledge that they have that should be a beautiful unfolding, but it becomes traumatic because they don't know what to do with the energy. Now, if you are a parent and you have a child who has been born old, or if you're born old but you're in a family that has understanding of these things, the thing that is most important to teach the person who is born old that will help them to deal with this energy is how to be well-grounded. If you are well-grounded, the rest is likely going to be just fine. And for that matter, if you're born old, even if you're in a family that doesn't understand it, or if you're an adult already but still having problems, to ground yourself and stay grounded is the number one thing that you really need to do. Everything else will tend to even out. The second thing is to obtain training in order to gain conscious mastery of what you're remembering unconsciously. Chances are, if you are born old, then you'll find that training to be very familiar to you. You'll find that you will find that concepts which would be unfamiliar to someone who has never encountered them before will be familiar to you, and it will not be terribly hard to learn them, and therefore regain the mastery of the skills that you've drawn through. But it is important to study these things and learn how to work with them in a conscious way. Those are the two main things to do, and if you do those two things, then your experience as a person who's been born old is likely to be a very good one. And I think that we're going to be seeing a lot more people who are born old as we go into the future, as well as conscious incarnates, which is a very similar concept, and as I say, will be the subject of another vlog on another occasion. So I hope that answers the question, and until next time, may you blessed be. On Saturday, March 19th, Pagans Tonight Radio is proud to host a telethon in support of Peter Diving and the pagan relief effort in Japan, with the proceeds going to Doctors Without Borders. I hope that you were able to take part in that telethon, but if you weren't, you can still hear it in the archives of Pagans Tonight at blogtalkradio.com/witchschool. And I hope that you were able to give something in support of Doctors Without Borders. And if not, it's still possible to do so. You can find the donate button at paganinparadise.blogspot.com, and it will take you to where you can make a donation in support of the pagan relief effort in Japan. And if you saw it here first, please include in the comments the special code PT2011 to show your support. Thank you very much, and may you blessed be.